All right, we are recording. We are ready to go. Guys, thank you so much for coming here on a Friday night. I know everyone has busy schedules, but I'm so excited for the special guests that we have on here tonight. So, you guys know, we are on a presidential run. We are on an ambassador run. I am going presidential in our second position, and the main goal of everything that I think most of our team here collectively is doing is trying to help Mrs. Nina Moorer go ambassador. So we've got some big runs going on right now. We've got some Filipino runs going on, some Mexican runs going on. We've got a new girl trying to go presidential in Mexico. So we've got a lot of excitement, a lot of, big things happening. And so about a month ago, I had the privilege of going to dinner with, the Queen Bee, Pam Souter, and a bunch of the girls you always see me with Kay and Brittany and some of those girls you see me hang out with a lot. But there was one amazing woman there that I've only met once or twice, briefly. And we got to sit and chat a little bit. And she's just got such an amazing story. She's overcome a lot, but oh my goodness, has she accomplished a lot. And so, Marwa and I got to talking, and I asked her after if she would mind doing this Zoom for us and just giving us, telling us her story, but then giving us her best tips and advice. And, we're going on a big run. So advice on anyone that is running hard and gearing up for a big run, advice on, how to pull in big volume. And then I have a couple questions that the team submitted for me to ask her as well. If you do think of a question or two while this is happening, just drop in our team chat or drop it in this chat and let me know. If we have a little bit of extra time, I can ask her. But without further ado, Marwa Ali is the first double ambassador. She had a month, she'll have to tell you a little bit more, but I think it was the month she went double ambassador, if I'm saying this correctly, that she did over 400,000 volume. Correct me if I said that wrong, if I got the month wrong, but over 400,000 volume. Distracted by the children. 400,000 volume. That is insane. Most of us are like, whoa, that's crazy. That's so much. She's from Sudan, and her story of just empowering women is so impactful. And so I can't wait for you guys all to hear her wisdom and her story. So Marwa, thank you so much for being on here.
Hi, thank you for having me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we're so excited to have you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marwa Ali. I'm originally from Sudan. I live in Dallas, Texas. Joined Networks back in November of 2015. And when I joined for the hair, skin, and nail. I just wanted the vitamin. I didn't know anything about network marketing. I did not know that I can make money from my phone. And this idea is not for me, and where I come from, it's not understandable and it's not reliable. So I joined for the vitamin, and I thought the only way to buy it is to become a distributor. And then I knew that I can make money. So I have no family, friends, or no one in the United States, basically, because I was born and raised in Sudan. But I had my phone, and I was on my phone all day long. So I thought of using social media to build my business. And this is what I have been doing since ever. Like since I started till today, I use social media to build my business. I was using only Facebook, and now I'm implementing like Instagram, YouTube, and I'm trying to grow my network, because it's really important to keep growing your network and to keep expanding. I joined when I decided to work the business. I just needed $500 to put my two little girls in daycare and go back to school, because this is what I have been told the right thing to do. And then I had a different vision. I just wanted to make it all the way to the top. And I'm just so grateful for the experience, for the journey, for this company. And I promise you guys, like success is for everyone. When I started, I doubted myself, and I was always thinking that successful people doesn't look anything like me. But with the hard work and consistency, I discovered that everyone can become successful and can take themselves all the way to the top. It's just a matter of hard work and consistency.
Well, and what I didn't say when I was introducing her, because there was a lot of kid stuff going on in the background, she's humbly telling her story. She didn't just go all the way to the top, you guys. She's the #2 income earner. And like I said, the first double ambassador. And she literally joined to buy some vitamins. Like, how amazing and inspiring is that? So, gosh, that's so awesome. Okay, so can you give us, I'll save the questions I have for the last, but can you give us your best advice and your best tips for anyone that's gearing up to go on a big run and just on staying focused and how to accomplish that mission?
Okay, so for me, I always believe it's a matter of decision. Just take this decision, decide that you're going to become Ruby, and don't try to do the math. Don't over think about the volume. The volume is gonna come, and you just decide to put your chart in front of you and start working. And out of nowhere, you're gonna find yourself already, you hit your goal and you surpassed your goal. When we decided to go double ambassador, it was in March, and everybody was going crazy about the coronavirus, and all the world around me was like going against me. When I decided to go double ambassador, it just became crazy everywhere. And we have lots of events has been canceled, and we have been relying on those events to generate volume and do sales. So all of my leaders, they were like, maybe we should just do it next month. Maybe we should just end the month as it ended. And everybody was telling me to just take a step back. And I was like, no, we took the decision, we're gonna do it. And when I sit down and try to do the math and try to think where I'm gonna bring the volume from, it was not doable. I couldn't figure it out. So I just decided to work and keep telling myself and my team every day that we're going to be the first double ambassador team. So basically, I come every morning telling my team, hey, we are going to be the first double ambassador team. We are going to make it before the month ends. And we have been just focusing and working, and we have not been seeing anything but the double ambassador. And we have done it. We took our volume from 129. We have not been even maintaining ambassador. So we took the volume from 129 to 521. And we became the first double ambassador team on the 27th of March, before the month ends. And it just happened because everybody was thinking about it. Everybody was seeing it. And I made sure that they are convinced that we are the first double ambassador team. So what I'm trying to say, and what I'm trying to tell you guys, you don't have to do the math. You don't have to be able to calculate it. When you decide, something magical is going to happen and you're going to hit your goal. Just believe that you can do it and focus on your goal. Don't think about the obstacles or the oppositions or the people who are not working, the people who are not doing what they need to do. Just focus on who's doing it and you do your part.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know, one of the things that we focus on a lot with our team is mindset and affirmations. And so that's one of the biggest things that I do on trainings with my team is talk about. I mean, I have my notebook with me everywhere I go where I write my affirmations every single morning. And that's so important. You don't have to sit and figure out this exact system of how you're going to get there. You just have to know that you're going to get there. Mm-hmm. So as for our team that's watching this, I told Nina this on closeout night. I messaged Mark Pentecost on closeout when I got officially structured for presidential, and I told him that I'm claiming presidential by November 30th. So guys, we're doing this. We're setting a date. I told Nina that, and Nina was like, if you told Mark that, then it's happening. Let's do this. Let's go. So guys, we are committed. If we make it this month, amazing, but we won't be upset. We'll do it next month. And you know what going presidential means? It means we're helping Mrs. Moore go ambassador. So November 30th is no later than that. We are making this happen. We don't know how we're getting there yet, but we are doing it. So I love, love, love that. What are your tips for just bringing in that volume and new customers?
Okay, so my advice for you guys, you have to study the products, and you don't have to be like a genius to study the products. You can just, right now we have the key ingredient on each product. So just study that key ingredient, understand how the product work together, and sell them in packages. Do not sell just one product for the customer, and don't think that the customer not gonna buy it. If you explained it in a good way, they're gonna buy it. So Basically, me and my team, we sell at least 5 products for each customer. That's how we generate the big volume. And I believe it's easier to sign up one customer with 200 BV than sign up 10 with 30 BV. It's like time-wise, it's gonna save you time, it's gonna save you energy, and it's gonna make you more excited when you sign up customer with 5, 6 products. It's amazing. And right now we have lots of promotion where you can, it's gonna help you seal the deal. So for example, we do lots of skincare. So we sell the Beauty Works, we sell the Collagen Works with the Beauty Works, because it's always good to have your collagen from the inside and to apply your products from the outside. So when you understand how the products work with each other and how you benefit, your customer is going to benefit from them together, and you explain that to the customer, they are going to buy it. Because what I have been facing with my team, they did not have the belief that people are willing to spend that much. But I promise you, people are willing to spend that much if you make sure they understand why and what is the benefit that they're gonna get from the products working together. So I always use this sentence. So when I talk to my customer, I will be like, okay, I can sell you the Collagen Works, is gonna work amazingly well for you. But if you added the Super Red, it's gonna boost your results. It's going to give you quicker results. You're going to see more, like it has elderberry. It's going to make your body absorb the collagen even faster. And I just explained why he should add this product to his order. And that's how we generate more BV from the one customer. So yeah, my advice for you, sell in packages and don't be afraid to lose the customer. People are willing to, I'm willing to spend if it's going to give me good result, even though if I don't have the money. And by the way, when I decided to buy the hair vitamin 5 years ago, I did not have the money. I didn't, but I'm a woman. I love my hair. I love my skin. Even though if I'm broke, I'm going to buy stuff for myself. So don't think that, don't judge the book from its cover. People love to take care of themselves, and even in my situation back there, it was a treat for myself to buy the vitamin for myself. It was me treating myself. So people are willing to buy.
Wow, that's so good, and it's so true. Especially as a woman, we spend a lot of money on how we look, on our skincare, on our hair care, on these things, on our weight loss. Guys, drop a 1 in the chat if that's something that's been holding you back. If selling, if you sell that one product, and I'll be the first to admit that's something that I've been focusing a little more on is upselling. But I was always just getting that one sale, just getting them to buy that one product. You're like, yes, I got a customer. So drop a 1 in the chat if that is you and that is something that has been holding you back. Oh, I'm seeing lots of 1s. All right, so upselling is something that we will focus on. Go look at the door. Window. That is something that we will focus on as a team, is doing a training on upselling. So that's good to see. There's a lot of 1s. We got to overcome that if we're going to get where we want to go. Okay, some of the questions that I received, and these are good questions, they were sent by a new Ruby on our team. The first one was, what are your tips on how to maintain your rank?
Okay, so take maintain away from your vocabulary. You don't want to maintain, you want to grow. You want to go to the next step. So I remember when I went Ruby, I joined November of 2015. I went Ruby in the same month, and I was always asking what next. I was ignorant. I did not understand the business until I was double diamond, 4 months in the business. I didn't know how we get paid and all that stuff. I just knew that I want to go for the next step. I want to grow. So maintaining is not thing that you want to think about growing. What next? If you went Ruby, help at least one of your team to be Ruby, to become Ruby. Ruby is it's the foundation of this business. If you focus on being Ruby and building Ruby, you are going to become ambassador in no time. So just always think about what next, the next goal. If you thought about maintaining, unfortunately, you're not going to maintain. You're going to fall back. So always think about the next step, growing, moving forward. No maintenance, no maintaining any longer.
So that's so good, and I'm glad that was asked, and I'm glad you said that. I want to share with everybody, we do these monthly masterminds locally in Florida with, Brittany Hayes and Kay and Pam and Cassie, the Westlands, and it's a really good group of local leaders, Ashley and Jason, Susan Wade, and we were talking about something along these lines, and it was about mindset, and it was about affirmation, and not being afraid to ask for what you want. And if you don't ask for what you want, you're only going to get what you ask for. And Pam shared a story that has always stuck with me. And as I'm going to tell you the story, and as she's telling the story, it was about Kay. Kay's light bulb went off, and she was like, whoa. So we were sitting there talking, and Pam started talking about Kay's business all of last year. And she was talking about how Kay was using the vocabulary of, I just want to maintain. How do I maintain? How do I do this? How do I do that? She was not asking, how do I grow my business? How do I go to the next step? Yada, yada, yada. And as Pam was telling this, she looked at Kay and she said, Kay, what did you do last year? All you did was maintain. You did not take your business any further. And Kay was like, she almost got like white as a ghost. And it hit her. And she's like, yeah, because I didn't ask for anything more. I literally just asked, how do I maintain? So that's awesome. That's a great point. We need to take maintain completely out of our vocabulary, and we need to always be talking about what's next. And it doesn't have to be even the next rank. I'll give you an example. I'm so excited to go presidential, and it's been a big run. I told Mike I don't want to go presidential and then right away run for ambassador. That's just a lot. But how can I do more instead of trying to rank up the rest of this year and however long I want to sit at presidential? I can ask myself, how can I pop more diamonds? How can I pop more rubies? How can I pop, more triples? So you always, whatever that next step is, you always want to be focused on that next step.
Exactly. Yeah. It could be helping one of your team members to just promote or rank up or like do their steps to success. It has to be like an add up to your organization. You have to add it to your organization every month.
So good. Yes. All right. So the next one was how to be a better leader.
Okay. So lead by example. Of course, you have to lead by example. No one taught me how to become a leader, by the way. And where I was born and raised, we are born like we're raised to become followers. So I have been told what to wear, what to eat, how to talk, everything. So I just believe you're gonna develop it by time. Just make sure that when you think about a business, think about the blessing that you're gonna add up to other people's lives. And you just lead by example. You do the thing, and then let your team know what you have done, why you have done it, and how you have done it. So leadership is basically you do and let them know how and why, and they're gonna follow. And it's okay to make mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. Like I remember when I started, I have done lots of mistakes on the leadership level. I have learned from them. So don't try to be perfect leader to lead. You're gonna learn during the process. Just be yourself and do as you say.
No, I think that's true. Our team, we talk a lot about consistency and personal growth. And I think those are two of the biggest things. The more consistent you are, the more your team will be consistent. And the more that you focus on growing yourself and your mind, you'll automatically become a better leader.
Yes.
So the next question is how to re-engage with your team. So if you've got team members, we've been in 2 years, so we've got people that, join, maybe they didn't cancel, but they're not fully engaged, or people that join and, they start doing something and then they kind of witness protect you, they just disappear. How do you re-engage with people?
Okay, so personally, I work with the workers. I have all of my team in like a group where I am consistently posting on that group, encouraging, sharing vision, talking positively, but I do not worry about who's not engaging. This is their business. It's a decision that they take. I cannot take this decision in their behalf. So I work with the worker. I focus with who's willing to produce, who's willing to move forward. Because guess what? If you kept focusing on who's not engaging, and they're not taking that decision to just move forward, and you are putting all your focus and energy on them, you're gonna get distracted and discouraged. And you do not want to get distracted or discouraged. You want to be focused and you want to just keep going forward. So personally, I make sure I like always share positivity, always share ideas, always do my part as a leader, but I let them take the decision if they want to engage or not, if they want to move forward or not.
No, that's really good. And I like the work with the workers. That's awesome. So thank you for that. Okay, one of the other questions we're getting is about loyal customers. So what are your best tips for attracting customers? Because you're awesome at customers.
Use the products. Use the products. You guys have to use the products, and not just using the products. Let the people know that you're using the products. Because sometimes I tell my team, use the products, and they use the products, but no one knows. So use the products, share yourself using the product on your story every day. Use all the platforms that you can use to share with other people. When you go out, take your products with you. We have lots of on-the-go products that you can use them while you're moving around. Like if you're taking your kids from the school bus, take your collagen bottle with you. People are going to ask you what you're drinking. So just use the products, implement them during your day, put them part of your lifestyle, and let the people know that you're using the products and why you're using them. Sometimes I just go like, I'll be like, you guys asked me about why I use the collagen, and this why I use it. And no one asked why I use the collagen. I just make it up and do it. And guess what? I get customers. Every time I post about the products, I get customers. And the more consistent I am about sharing like a specific product, the more sales I make from this product. So make sure you have more than 5 products that you use and share, like at least 5, if you want to make like a big sales. And another thing that I found very useful, like when I use the products, I'll be like, now I'm going to drink my celery, and I'm going to wait 30 minutes, and then I'm going to drink my coffee. So this is how you're going to be able to sell the celery, the coffee, and the greens all together as a package for one customer, because you're going to show them that you are using all of them and why you're using all of them and how you use them. And it's going to help you seal the deal and upsell.
No, and that's awesome. So yeah, the most important thing is to be a product of the product, for sure. And I mean, you promote your business everywhere you go, right? So someone just said that they're struggling, that what you were saying hasn't worked for them. And I want to say that I'd love to hear Marwa's input. But guys, if I notice that I'm posting every morning about keto coffee, which I do what Marwa says, I do my celery and I do a story about it. And then I wait 30 minutes and do a story about my coffee. And then I alternate the days posting either a picture of my coffee one day or my celery the other. If what you're posting about isn't working, swap out and do a different product. If you're posting all day about keto coffee every day, maybe then start doing celery in the morning, because it'll change their opinion of what they're seeing. But I love your thoughts on that.
And change the time too. Sometimes change the time. Sometimes I post at 9, sometimes at 10, sometimes at 11, because when you change the time, you're going to change your audience. And also you can do lives more to grow your network. Like I use my stories right now. I have lots of viewers because I have a big network. And the best way to grow your network is by going live on Facebook and Instagram. Like just go live, and this is going to help you grow your network. And the more the more network you have, the more sales you're going to be able to do.
Awesome. That's so good. So, all right. So we've learned, guys, how to not maintain but want more, how to do packages. We're going to touch on that more. How to, be a better leader. We've heard a lot tonight. The one question my phone is blowing up and the chat with is talking about closing the month. Actually, there's 2. I'm going to ask you this one, and then I'll close with the last one that everyone's blowing me up on. How do you guys end the month? We've been, through Nina, she's been trying to get everybody to end the month on the 15th, on the 25th, have that mindset. So on the 30th or 31st, we're not all scrambling. So how do your team, what's your advice on that?
Okay, so we make our plan for like 3 weeks. So our month is 3 weeks. So we make sure that we have 3 different plans. For the big plan, it's divided to 3 parts. And guess what? Of course, not everybody is committed, but at least you're gonna have 70% who are doing it. And let them know why. Let them know, like we had lots of people who lost promotion for 10 BV or 30 BV. Just one order got canceled, and that canceled all of the promotions. So just let them know why, because some people, they just want to understand, and some people, they're going to learn the hard way. But put in your plan, divide it to 3, and by the 25th is going to help you like get as many people as you can on time.
So good. That 3-week that's awesome. I know we're going to start seeing that in our team now. Okay, so the big question is, as we have this push to ambassador, to get Nina to ambassador, and that has been our team goal all across the board, what is your best advice on, closing out ambassador this month? And I know you shared your story on being the first double ambassador. You didn't even think about it. You guys just said it and you did it. But any tips you can give us on like what you guys did, if there's anything different you did to get there?
Okay, so first of all, it's not just Nina's promotion. It's everyone in that team promotion. You are going to become an ambassador team. It's an honor for every and each one of you. So this is amazing. You guys are going to you're going to hit the top rank. Exciting. Yay. I just got the excitement. Okay, so it's like you have to take responsibility. It's not just Nina's promotion, it's everybody promotion. So make sure you play your part. Make sure you do what you need to do. And remember, this business is all about us working together. And at some point, one day, it's going to be your promotion, and we're going to say the same to your team. So make sure you play your part. And you guys, if you have to do, let's say, if you personally, you have to do 1,000 BV and you're not able, or you think you can't do that, do the 500, do the 200, do the 100. Just don't sit without doing nothing. Do whatever you can do. It's going to help. I promise you. At some point, we pray for 1 BV. So just do whatever you can do, and make sure you understand it's your promotion as well. And remember, when your leader goes up, you have a place to grow. And becoming an ambassador team, that means lots of rubies and lots of lives are going to be changed, and you can play part of that. I always love to, when I have a promotion, I just think about the families that I'm gonna bless, and about the people that they're gonna get extra income, and about the moms that their life are going to change. I was praying for $500, and you don't know what $500 has done to me and my kids 5 years ago. So just when you think about the promotion the right way, and you see the vision, and you see the lives that is going to be changed, and the families that you're gonna bless with your BV and your hard work, you are going to be so focused, and you're going to do what you have to do. And just work every day. Don't think about how, just do what you need to do. Focus on what you need to do, and do it every day, and believe that you're going to be able to get it done, and you will get it done. I promise you.
That's awesome. And I love what you said, that it is everybody's promotion and everybody plays their part. That is so good, and that is so true. And guys, there's no even thinking about how we're going to do it. It's just, if you heard anything she said tonight, we just have to know. We have to change our vocabulary from how we're going to do it to we are going to do it.
Yes.
And just tell ourselves it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think I got through like 90% of the questions. We don't want to keep you too long, but if there's anything else you want to add, gosh, we just are so honored you came on here and did this for us.
Thank you for having me, and I'm so proud of you guys, and I know you guys are going to get it done. And please let me know so I can congratulate you first.
We will, for sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.
Bye.